Hi guys, welcome to the Division. Today we're going to be running through Grand Central Station. It's a daily mission. It's set on hard, not challenging as the next level up at hard. I was just hit 30. I was lucky enough to pick up a police M4 when I hit 30. That is a base damage of around 55,000, 60,000 damage, I forget. But with mods brings it up to about 100,000. So I found that most of the daily missions of hard level with about 100,000 damage, you can run through pretty easily. And I'm a solo player, so I just did a random matchmaking. And if you just have a mediocre team, but you have about 100,000 damage, you should do just fine while running through these missions. I also was lucky enough to, I think one of my first daily missions, I had picked up some chest armor. It's a hybrid armor, but it had the talent Reckless on it, which increases my overall damage by 12.5%, but at a cost of taking an increase of 10% more damage. So a lot of that is, as the name implies, Reckless. Just stay in cover, but try to just throw down as many rounds downrange as you can on your target and just do a bunch of damage so you can help your teammates out and just be able to take enemies down quickly. So I'm a kind of a run and gunner. I think in this, I was trying around with the the shield armor here, the talent, because I had just hit 30 and picked up. When you hit 30, you get to unlock the Damascus crafting pistol, which is a high-end pistol. Does a lot of damage. I think I got the harmful talent. I don't know if that's just base or if it's random when you build it. But I got the harmful talent, which has a 12.5% chance to put a bleed on target, with the pistol expert, which is 100% more damage for targets below 30% health, and one other, but I don't have the correct stats for that talent, so I forget what that one was. It had something to do with my skill level being higher, and I don't have that up very high. But running around with the shield out, I was running with a talent where your pistol has more stopping power and you do more damage. It seems to be okay. I don't normally run it. I usually run with the pulse, and so you can highlight targets and you do more damage on those targets, and then I'm running around with the self-heal. But the shield it can be effective to if you want to be tanky and pull damage so your teammates can throw down damage. And since I did have the pistol, I did pretty well through all this. But the Grand Central Station daily is pretty awesome. It was one of the more enjoyable missions I found personally, because the aesthetics of the Division are pretty awesome, and I like just running down in the subway. So far, the Division is pretty cool. I've put in 40 hours already, and I think that's well worth the money I've already that I bought it for. So, and I'll probably continue to play it more as and hopefully the download content will be pretty cool as well. There's a lot of potential for New York. There's a lot of more zones they can add to the city. They can open up more parts. They can add more subway stations and more buildings. There's just a lot of potential. It's a good environment that they put into, and the aesthetics are really nice looking. It's not as nice as they promised in E3. Well, not promised, but demoed in E3. But I'm happy with it. It's pretty cool. You've got good lighting, good environment design. Everything's really filled well with aesthetics and little items here and there. And my team here is decently well. They go down quite a bit. Some of them play kind of reckless and don't really maintain cover very well. But running around, like I said, with about 100,000 DPS, you'll do just fine as long as you don't go down yourself and maintain a pretty well covered system. Always got to make sure you're hitting up your the ammo crates when you can. I find myself going through a lot of ammo, and it's nice to have the Damascus with the talent where when I get a kill with the pistol, stop with 30 rounds for my assault weapon. I've been running around with an assault weapon and a sniper rifle. Mostly, I was running around with a Vector, but I have not been lucky enough to find a first wave Vector. Any Vector that's level 30. I was running around with one around 20 to 25, and it was amazing. I really enjoyed it, but I haven't been lucky enough to find something that's better than my M4, which currently I think I've modded up to now 127,000 DPS with a high capacity magazine and muzzle brake. Brought it way up. It does. You get more threat generated on you, but you do enough damage that if someone gets on you, you should be able to take them down. And if not, you just got to be quick to run away and get into cover. And I'm running around with the self-heal with the increased defense once you use it. So I do have a low amount of health. I think I'm running around 40 or 50,000, which isn't a whole lot. I have a decent amount of armor. The hybrid armor I got for the chest, while it has a reckless talent, it has like 1,300 armor, which is, I found to be kind of high for a chest piece. But, you know, it depends on the way you play, and I'm kind of a run and gunner. Put a bunch of rounds downrange, move into cover, reload, and rinse and repeat. And leveling up through the Division was pretty cool. I mean, the game is kind of repetitive, but what game isn't repetitive? But I really enjoyed doing the missions. The storyline's relatively interesting, but I just really enjoy grinding. I mean, killing enemy after enemy is just fun. And the AI is good. It's not like they're just a bunch of just standing there waiting to get shot. They'll flank you, grenade you, and you know sometimes it is challenging, which is good. So I'm really enjoying the Division. I think it has a lot of potential. A lot of side quests. I haven't done nearly half of them. I have a lot of those left still to do. Grand Central Station quest is pretty awesome. You're moving through the subway, and then you pop out here at the bridge, and you have to storm and take this bridge, and then when you get down to the end, defend it, and they have another wave of enemies and bosses come at you. There's a good amount of cover. It's well engineered. It's a good level design. You take some enemies out, you move up, stay in cover. Take some more enemies, move up, stay in cover. And I think it's a really good system that they have developed with the cover system and the way enemies will try to flank you. But unlike other missions, this one really has this real choke point, and that is the bridge, where everything's just right up and down this bridge. There's not too much flanking they can do, but on this level there are a lot of grenaders. I don't think we spawned too many, or they didn't throw too many grenades this round when I was working through it, but my first time through this level took a long time because we were getting grenaded non-stop, and it was a real pain in the ass to get through it. Yeah, here some of my teammates were getting a little too aggressive moving up, but we did just fine. We never had more than 2 people go down while we were playing this. Try to get in cover and pick this guy up. And I'll let this video play out here at the end. I think I go down once towards the end, get a little overzealous moving out of cover when the higher level enemies started to come in. Well, thanks for watching. I'm gonna probably do some more of these videos as I progress through more of the daily missions and try to get to the higher ranking Dead Zone content. Right now I'm about 25 in the Dead Zone. And I really want to hit 30 so I can start buying some stuff, and then you unlocking those Dead Zone crates. But level 50 is where you can start buying the high-end stuff, or materials from the vendors in the Dark Zone. So I'm really looking forward to that, and thanks for watching, and I'll let this play out.
Rebuilding Manhattan, one block at a time. agent on your team is down. Requires assistance.
Give me a break here! Now! Need covering fire! Now! Run!
All JTF personnel be advised. We've got LMB reinforcements headed your way. Take up defensive positions and dig in.
Incoming! We've got hostiles incoming! Find cover and dig in. Taking it is nothing unless we can hold it. You hear me? Alpha Squad, get down that ramp! I need you on those platforms. Move it!
Intercepting radio transmission.
Fall back! I repeat, fall back! They're dug in too well. All LMB at Grand Central, fall back to checkpoint Hector Alpha. We're leaving!
Grand Central, report.
Sir, they're pulling back. We held it.
Ha! Let's see Bliss shrug this one off. Good work, everyone. I'm damn proud of you.